in Ralak, there are 3 polling stations. Each team was briefing each other to say, you want to work at a team to deliver credible results, credible election. That was what I had happening. In the morning when I arrived there at 5:30 in the morning. They kept time, and they did not allow us to vote, though I was pushing. I want to vote now and go to Nairobi. They told me we'll follow the law because Kim's kit could only turn on at 6 a.m. and that was not acceptable. You could not do anything. So when it came to my watch, I checked my watch. It was around 6 o'clock, but I think theirs was set like 3 minutes after 6. And at that time, it turned on. Everything worked only at that time. So actually, you can give credit to IBC's Kim's kit that they worked. The process was very good. It was elaborate. It was very easy to tell the ballot papers, the color ballot papers, the color of the ballot boxes, and it was smooth. And I'm sure I saw so much crowd standing outside there waiting to vote. I think I saw a lot of people waiting. When I went to Sega polling station, which is the epicenter of Ugenya, by 3 a.m. in the morning, the whole field was full. They are waiting to vote. You know, Ugenya is not, Ugenya turnout could be higher because you remember that there are 3 parties contesting. There's UDM there, there's MDG, and there's ODM fighting all under Azimio. So you could tell that every other party mobilized their members to come and vote. And maybe I was expecting areas where we have so many independent candidates, so many other parties fighting with the main party, we expect to see more a turnout with what I saw in Ugenya, if that is anything to go by.
Very well. And still on your case, I mean, when you compare the process that you went through today vis-a-vis the process that you went through in 2017, did you see any comparison?
I saw this learning. So even if we can criticize IBC, I'm sure we shall still critique them anyway. But you could see some learning took place because I saw that the presiding officer was very clear this time what he was to do. And the person handling technology was very clear what to do. And there's a time when something was not happening, they didn't panic. They made a phone call to the office and they did a setting on the back end, which means that even if in the polling station when there's a problem, there's a lot of back end assistance that they're put in place, because you could see that. And at the same time, because also Kenyans went to this process for the first time, maybe in 2013, 2017, this time people are more calm and they could expect what to see, and therefore that made it very easy for them. Yes.
And when you interacted with the people there, what was their reaction as to the process?
Well, first of all, I saw that there was a lot of cooperation. Because for these results to happen, O'Brien, every Kenyan need to really cooperate. For example, the polling official must cooperate with the voters to cooperate, with the candidates cooperate, with everybody in the ecosystem must cooperate so that we can have a credible election. So I could see that spirit was very much there. Of course, you see that is a stronghold for Azimio, and they are very expectant, and therefore you could see them ready to do anything just to get their vote cast. They could cooperate anyway. You know, when stakes are very high for you, I'm sure on your wedding day, even if you're told to kneel down, you'll kneel down as a man. Later, it's harder to kneel down.
Well, let's now turn on to Dr. Charles Mbogwa. I know you voted at Ruai polling station. This is in
Mohori Moshiri, to be specific.
Mohori Moshiri
Secondary School.
Secondary School.
Yes.
In Ruai,
yes.
That is Kasarani constituency.
Yes, yes.
And bearing in mind that Kasarani constituency is actually one of the most populated constituency in this country. So you'd expect a lot of you'd have a little bit of challenges there, you know, compared to other smaller constituencies. Was this the case?
Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. And why it wasn't is because, like Dr. has said, we are proud of IEBC to the extent of having developed a learning culture.